Hey, everybody. What day is today? Who knows what day today is? Today is Tuesday. I'm losing track of things. So here we are. There we are. Hold on. I'm going to mute you. What was that noise I heard in the background, Lane? There we go.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I sure can. So hello, everybody. Welcome to Ask the Experts. We'll see how crowded of a event we have going on here. So sometimes we do these Ask the Experts. Maybe it's better to do them through a registration process so people get email reminders and that kind of stuff. But if you click the Get Reminder on the Facebook post, Facebook should remind you that it's coming and that we just went live. So if you can hear us, please post a comment. And then also, I'll remove Lane while she's changing there. Also, when you are on the Facebook page and or group, StreamYard says something to the effects of, let me see what it says. Here, I'm going to share my screen and show you. So here's what we need you guys to do. Boom, boom. And we'll go full screen. So on this post, you see it says, I'm going live on StreamYard. Before leaving a comment, please grant StreamYard permission to see your name. So just click that StreamYard Facebook link right there, and it'll give StreamYard permission to share your name when we do it. So instead of it saying Facebook user, loud and clear, it'll show us your name. So go ahead and click that link so we know what's going on there. And people are saying they hear us fine. And boom, boom, boom. Okay. So yeah, click the StreamYard link. It'll take you over to a little app. The little app will say give it permission. And then you're going to be okay with what's going on with that. Now, in addition, your comments, when you post here, down here, we're going to see your post come into the StreamYard admin dashboard panel. And it doesn't matter if you're in the group or if you're on the page or if you're on YouTube. We're going to see your comments come from wherever they come from. So we want to know what your questions are. Where are you stuck? What do you need help with? What is it you need help with as far as your launch cart store, anything with your launch cart store? And I guess if you had anything to do with advertising or any questions, let us know. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to do a hot seat site review. And we do have a couple sites that they applied for that, right, Lane?
Yep, I think so. I'm going to check now.
I think it was Lucy had a site, and then the other one.
Well, I've been using Jose's site quite a bit. He's been trying to use some of our new apps and tools.
Yeah. So there's your answer, Antonio. I don't know why it's not showing your name. That's weird. If you clicked on that little link, boom. Okie dokie. Well, let's get going here. Where was that? Let me see. Home. I'll find it real quick.
Well, while Greg's looking, I'm going to be uploading some. I did 2 trainings on how to enhance your product titles and descriptions. So I'll be uploading those training videos to the units section in Facebook, and later on we'll put them on our YouTube channel also.
Okay, so we have Lucy's site, and then It's a Girl's Things.
Elena's site. Mm-hmm.
Elena's site, yeah. Is Lucy, are you here, Lucy? Say, yes, I'm here. I don't see your name. I don't know why it's not showing the names today. That's weird. I don't know. But Lucy, are you here? Let us know if you are here. And Elaine, let us know if you are here. I just assume get them on.
I know Elena's in Europe somewhere, so she's probably not, because the time zone is too different.
See, I'm not sure who's saying that, but we don't know who you are. That's awesome.
Love technology.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's go through it's a girl things first, and then if Lucy gets on, we'll pull her in here. But let's do this real quick. So here's this site. It's a girls thing. Now I do want to show some. I went here earlier. Oh no, here it did. It just came up. So I'm not sure what she's got going on here, but she's got her MailChimp opt-in box, right? And it came in from the side, which is good. Now we're gonna critique that here in a second. But then she had this come up that says, "Send me promotional offers and news. I would like to receive promotional offers and news, and know that I can unsubscribe at any time." And another opt-in box. So she's got two opt-in boxes in the same place, same time, and that's not good. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here. If she was here, we could ask her. But not sure what's going on here. So, hey, Lucy, I see that you're here. So hang tight, and we're going to give you a link and have you pop in here with us. So, because we want to be able to talk to you. So I'm not sure what's going on with this, right? So I'm going to close this X and subscribe to our newsletter. Now, that is not anything we want to do, right? So people don't necessarily want to subscribe to our newsletter. There's no reason for me to go, yeah, send me more emails. I'm excited about getting more emails. So subscribe to our newsletter is not going to get you opt-ins and names and leads. So we don't want to do that. And again, I showed this the other day, but let me show it again real quick. So I have this folder that I keep on whenever I go to a website and I go, oh, I like that. I grab an image and I do a screenshot and I name the screenshot the website. So like give you some examples. Join my email list. I know your beautiful face sees this. Put your freaking email in below and you can be notified when I release new clothing products. And I also send you a very positive message every Sunday to start your week off. Okay, that was cool, different, right? So what I suggest you do is you do the same as you go to shopping sites, you see ads on your feed and you go there, take a screenshot of the ones that you like and emulate those. Now here's another good one, right? Special offer, get 10% off your order. Offer expires. Now, I don't know if MailChimp has that countdown timer, but eventually we'll have that kind of stuff coming and we'll be able to do it. But motivating with people with a discount is really, really critical, right? So it's what I call an ethical bribe. What will you give me in exchange for me giving you the right to market to me? Right? And again, see, you got the words exclusive offer, 10% off your first order. So they know it's only for their first order. They got their logo up here. So there's some branding. This site does about 20 million a year. Boom, by Cindy Joseph. So I'm just clicking through some of these to give you guys ideas of what you can do for your pop-ups. And that's another interesting one. Hey, don't want to order online? Call us. We'll take your order over the phone. I like stuff like that too. And again, some of the stuff you got to get graphical with, right? Good things come to those who sign up. 15% off when you sign up through email, right? And then you get your privacy policy and that kind of stuff. I like the spin to win. Now we can't do the spin to win quite yet, but we are going to come up with a spin to win where you spin and they get their choice. That's a really good one. So this is all coming. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. So this has got to be changed. You got to figure out why there was two of them popping up. I'm not sure what was going on there. It looks like it's this live help thing. Maybe I don't know what this is. Welcome. Let us know if there's anything we can help with you, so I can start a conversation.
That looks like a chat bot.
Which is great, right? I love chat bots. I love this kind of stuff. And I love live help. But again, see, to me, when you close out and I don't know what it is, see, if that said live help, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I don't know what that is. And it's I kind of got banner blindness to it. And I don't know if I see it. But if it said live help and I'm shopping around, I like that. It instills trust. It gives me the ability to communicate with you. And I think that's really, really good. So I'll close that one out. And then again, this is powered by Suntel. So, and now see, it's asking me for email. You don't have to wait for a reply. We can send you a response via email or SMS. So again, there you go. Like, look, optimizing that. So I have said, hey, I got a question for you guys. Hello, Greg here. I got a question for you. And then I get an automatic reply. Hey, don't wait for a reply. We'll send you a response via email or text. Do I really want to give you my phone number or my email? And see, it's asking for my email, but where do I put my phone number if I want to do an SMS? And it's not giving me a choice. Right. And so you've got to take people into a conversation before you can ask them for their phone number, ask them for their emails. Like, why are somebody going to give you their email? Get them into a conversation. How can I help you? Would you like to have a catalog? Would you like a free gift? Would you like a free download? Would you like a gift shopping guide? And that's some of the stuff that Lane was doing some training videos on, a gift shopping guide. So anyway, you got to think about you. Like, if you came to this website and they asked you that, would you give them your phone number? Would you give them your email address? Right? You want to start thinking that way. Now let's come here to the site. This is not good, right? So she took our notification bar and she put, due to COVID-19, huge delays are noticed. Thank you for understanding. I love the concept and I get the idea, right? But I just got to your website. You're a new website. You're a new store. And I'm saying to myself, huge delays. I'm out of here. Right? There's no reason to scare me off yet. Where that should be on your thank you page after they buy, right? Because people will understand. They'd understand it's COVID, but don't scare them away right up front and say, hey, we got huge delays. Thank you for your understanding. Now during Christmas time, where maybe that's when you put it up and you want people to know, hey, don't buy because it's not going to get there by Christmas. Okay, I get that. That's a different story. But now that Christmas is over and that kind of stuff, get rid of that. It doesn't work here. I'm not sure which theme she's using. Does this theme look familiar to you? I don't know that I like all this space here. And I don't know that I like this gray background or what. I'm not sure what color that is. What's that gray background? Because it makes this button look kind of funny. And it just like the button's not centered. Now, maybe on mobile, let's see what it looks like on mobile. You notice I have this mobile emulator, right? So now it's going to pull up the site and show me what it looks like on mobile. Yeah, see, something's wrong. See, the shop now button didn't even show up on mobile. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way, but sometimes you have to play with the image type.
Yeah, I do think that's a glitch with the theme. So the Launchpad theme is the one that has been working best. This one is not Launchpad. Let me see if I can figure out which one it is.
Okay. Yeah, no, and then when you guys see stuff like this, post it in the group, and if the group can't help you fix it, we'll create a support ticket, and then we'll have the developers fix if there's an issue. Right? And again, see how this thing's popping up, your live help button's popping up again? Not a bad idea, but I'm not sure if it said live help, or maybe that works on mobile because it's kind of in my face there. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. I would try to do something with this image, and I love this image. This is a great image, right? It's got that lifestyle look. She's got an attitude. It's got a cool looking design on there. Kind of cool. Now let me ask you a question. What do you think of the categories without lifestyle images with just the name of the product? Hi. I'm getting a bunch of pop-ups. Now Elena's actually answering me. Let's see if she gets that. Okay, so I'm going to say on the category titles, Hey, Lane, can you get her a link to hop on? She says she's up.
Is she on Facebook or?
Just message her the link. Can you get the link from where you're at?
Yeah, I've got the link. I'm just not sure how to get it to Elena.
Yeah, no, just go into the group and just go to her profile and just instant message it to her, or Facebook message it to her. I mean. So, but the rest of the site. So I'm not sure about this. This might be better if you had lifestyle images here, showing a nice representation of that. This looks really, really clean. I really like this. There's a loud car. Down here, we got to work on the footer. She's got some black text on black. And it's not being read right. Her phone number is being wrapped, which I don't like that either. So we need to get some custom CMS and fix this footer. So the color schemes is good there, which means, let's go to one of the products now. And again, now see this pop-up showed up again. So this is not good. We do not want the pop-up to keep showing up and showing up and showing up. That's not good. That's a big distraction. It makes people want to leave your site. So I typically don't do it until they want to leave. I do what's called an exit pop. So when they try to leave the website, I'll make it show up. There she is. So she says she's online now. There she is. I'm here. Okay, we're going to get you on. So Lane's going to get you a link.
I sent it to her in Facebook Messenger.
Huh?
I sent it to her in the Facebook Messenger.
Okay, perfect. So we'll see her pop on here in a second. But you look, you got to set your settings in MailChimp to where it shows up once every 24 hours or something like that. But just to have it to show up every time I go to a new page, that does not work. That becomes a distraction and not going to make people happy. And then, Lane, you want to kind of talk about the title and the description real quick? Can you see that from where you're at?
Oh, yeah, right. So what I was saying in my product description and title training is you have to think about who your ideal customer is and what are they looking for online. So in this case, this is a graphic of a woman putting on makeup. And so you might want to think about your customer as maybe searching for shirts with makeup graphics. Or in the case of one of Elena's other designs, it has a lip print on it. And so I searched for lip print t-shirts. And I came up with with a site that has actual lip prints on t-shirts, just like some of Elena's products. And that person, because they put those specific keywords in their product title, they're coming up on the first page of Google. There's some other things, like I searched on some of the other specific things that are portrayed in the graphics on some of our launch cart stores. Like Jose, he does a lot for people that go to the gym or are martial arts fighters. And so I recommended that he title some of his products as gym rat t-shirt, or in this case, this particular name of Bridget Bardot on a shirt is a great way to do this, because if people are searching for Bridget Bardot, this may come up in the search results. So think about what your customers are looking for. Unfortunately, a lot of times what you'll see in the search results are Etsy stores. But the more that we put what our graphics and our products actually portray into our titles and product descriptions, the more likely you're to be found in a search result. So I recommend putting specifically, what is that graphic portraying? And is it something that people are searching for?
Right. And the other thing too, you could consider going Bridget Bardot, long sleeve, women's, a little bit more descriptive in the title would help. And then I would do in the description. First of all, I've noticed she's got a big white space between this first line and the second line. And One thing I do like the idea too is if we can increase this font size a little bit, maybe 1 point, 2 points might be helpful. But get rid of this white space. There's no reason to have white space there. And then the other thing is maybe tell, this design inspired by the world famous Brigitte Bardot, who blah, 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 and then Brigitte Bardot, blah, 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 blah. Brigitte Bardot was in this many movies and Brigitte Bardot was this. So again, this particular image would help your SEO ranking to use the keyword a couple more times in the description, as well as give it a little bit of meaning of why it was inspired, what it was all about, right? So you could do that. That's pretty cool.
The other thing that I pointed out in the training is that if you get testimonials from people who purchase from you, you can put those directly into the product descriptions, because that's like social proof right within your product description. And always put your additional text up at the top and push down the part that is auto-populated by Printful when you bring that product in.
Right. Now in this one, we have, for some reason, the image is here twice. So you'd want to kind of fix that. And again, I think it's worth the extra energy to go try to find some lifestyle images on placeit.com. I like how her site is real clean with the flats. But we have seen, and we do believe, that lifestyle images are going to outsell. People want to see what it looks like on, right? So if you add some lifestyle images, that would go good. And you only need one lifestyle image to do that. And I like how she's got the on sale going on here and the strike through. That all looks good. And the color scheme is working. So that's all kind of looking good. So I think if we fix the footer, now again, see, also up here in this theme, we have the Instagram and we have our Facebook. I'm one of these people that I don't necessarily want to drive people away to my social media sites from my e-commerce store until my brand is established and I have some stuff. Anything that you do to give them a link to leave your store is going to kill a potential sale, right? And then t-shirt size chart. I would probably say size chart. And this is a women's site, so we know what a size chart is. It is for t-shirts, but I don't necessarily know that you have to say t-shirt size chart. I don't know. It's something I would play with. And then notes. What's notes? Okay, so something like this, you don't want that necessarily on your top navigation bar. You would put that on your bottom navigation bar. And again, the theory behind this is, look, everything up here, your goal is to drive people from your home page to a product page to an add to cart to a checkout. That's the flow of the funnel, right? So everything that deters me from going from the home page to a product page to a checkout page is gonna hurt sales. It's gonna hurt conversions. So there's no reason to put notes on the top navigation bar. You can put that down on the bottom. Put that bottom down there somewhere. And then videos. What's videos? How to look good in a t-shirt.
Hey everyone, so today's video is on.
That's kind of a cool idea. It's got a little YouTube video there. And as we get our page builder launched, you can make this look prettier and better. And then you could have links coming back to your, whatever you're trying to sell from the video page. But again, I'm not sure that helps. Just having a video link and having one video, I'm not sure that helps sales. So I think I would try to make that a blog post or, because this is just a page. Yeah, this is just a page. And so you might want to put some title here, a little description about this video. I don't know what the overall goal with that is, Elena, as far as, do you plan on putting lots of videos there? Right, because if you're going to put lots of videos there, maybe it does warrant a thing that says videos on the navigation. But if it's content to help sales, I might call it blog and then have it be under and have the pages show up under the blog, because that's a term that people know what that's about. Or maybe if it goes back to, it's a girl thing. What could you say instead of videos that ties into your brand and your theme? right? Girl notes, girl tips, special tips, something that's going to go, I want to click on that, and it's content they want to consume. Like they probably want to how to look good in jeans and a t-shirt. That's kind of cool content. They probably want to look at that, but I don't necessarily want to click on videos. So I want to know what the tips are.
Yeah, the other point with this page would be to put some of the information on the page in text that can be found by the search engines about what the video is about.
Right. Contact us. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do some shopping. A true story never ends. Let me look at another product here. So if I hit extra large, adding to cart. Now see how that button turned blue? Is that on style guide? Is that part of your style guide? If it is, that's fine. If not, change the color scheme of the buttons and how it changes. You got your cart here. I'm gonna hit checkout. Okay, so now you've used a little bit of our checkout editor. This image is way too big. You've got to crop this down. Get your cropping tool and crop this image to where it's just, and you could use the exact same image that's on your homepage, but it shouldn't be any more bigger than that. And you want to make sure because that's just too big, right? Too big. This looks good. This works good. We might want to change the orange button, but the orange button's a good button, right? But if you want to be on brand and on color, if you have a color guide, but it looks like your color scheme, you've kind of gone with this light pink, and I'm not sure what that is, if that's a gold, and see how that has a white or transparent background? You could use that same exact image for your checkout page. Okay, so you got any other comments, Lane?
Nope, I think you've covered a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a good stuff to keep you going.
I like how Elena changed all of her product titles to be, something different than what is pulled in from Printful. But if she goes back and adds a few words to those titles that indicate something that people are searching for, like if I go search for gorilla t-shirts, and if she's got something that has gorillas on it, then definitely you want to put that in the title. Like Keisha is the ladybug lady, and she has lots of ladybug designs. So I searched on ladybug t-shirts to see if any of her designs would come up yet in the search, and I didn't see any. And so that's one of the big things that you should do is, focus on getting that long keyword phrase into the title, and then put it again in the very first sentence of the product description.
Yeah. No, and again, I think the navigation bar is going to serve you better if you talk about your products, right? So like have a leggings category. And even on something like this, I would probably say pink animal print leggings, right? Because that's what they are. You got a pink animal print leggings. But maybe you have a leggings section, maybe you have a short sleeve, maybe you have a long sleeve, and again, we kind of went overkill on this particular site that we built for the Celebrity Friend Dresser. They had a whole bunch of stuff they have to have up here. But again, we had women's, men's, accessories, mugs, books, right? And then shop all. And with all these up here, it kind of looks like too much. But, we made a bunch of mugs. And again, going back to what you've got going on here, if you have these animal print leggings, why not make an animal print mug to go with it? So as we get our upsell funnels going, or you get people going, hey, you might want to buy the animal. If they like this print, they might want to get a shirt to go with it. They might want to get a coffee mug to go with it. They might want to get a laptop case to go with it. Think about what products that you can extend with the same custom design. And that goes for all of your designs, right? You create a whole collection of designs with that design, and your graphics look great, right? You did a great job on your graphics. The other thing that I've kind of noticed on some of your products, you capitalize the first word of each, and then some of them you don't. I'm one of these guys that I always like to capitalize the first letter of each word in a title. So just a little bit of cleanup, And then if you need some help with this CSS style sheets down here, you got to get your footer cleaned up, and maybe that's not the right color. Maybe the color needs to be changed for that as well. But I think that's some good feedback for you. So we'll go from there. Elena, thank you very much for everything, and being a client of ours, and we hope this helps you. So let's move on to Lucy. Lucy, if you want to hop on with this, Lane can give you the link. All right, cool.
Yeah, Lucy is in the comment feed on your right. I think it just says Facebook user, but she's there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Elena's name came up, but no one else's. It's weird.
I know.
All right, so I'm looking at your site. I love the fact that you got your phone number up here. It looks like it's got too many numbers, though. 702-670-9. Is that 913067? Looks like it has one too many numbers. 702-670. Maybe not. Maybe try to put dashes in there. That's kind of hard to read. I like your logo. Let me see what it looks like on mobile. Probably looks good on mobile. No, it doesn't, right? See how your logo does not look good on mobile. It's too small. So what you might want to do with your logo is make the word magic to the right here. So Boss Girls Magic. So take the word magic and move it to the right so it's more of a rectangular logo, because these themes and all e-commerce sites, the logos are meant to be rectangular, not square. So you're trying to fit a square logo in a rectangular box, and it's making it small. Yeah, I can barely read it on desktop, but on mobile it's illegible. Like there's no reason. And again, if you're going to have your logo here as the main image, you could even delete the logo here. Just put a blank image there and go without it. You don't necessarily need a logo there if this is going to be your main slider image, right? Because it shows right up. And again, on mobile, that looked pretty, it pops right up, right in the middle, right there. Boom. Boss Girls Magic. Okay. So that's one comment. Now we got shop, women's wear, and sizing chart. Okay, that's good. Let me scroll down. Top categories: women's wear, jewelry, and bags. Okay. Featured products. So we have top categories, and we have featured products. I like that. All categories. I like that. I might even go 8 products on the feature, because again, on mobile, I'm looking at it on mobile and I'm just thumb scrolling, right? And I'm coming here, I go, okay, women's wear, jewelry, bags, featured products. And this scrolls left to right as opposed to up and down. I don't really care for that as far as the theme goes, but that's okay. You still got some good stuff there. It looks good. Now this homepage looks really, really good. You're doing some branding here, and if you're going to maybe make some image sliders, maybe you want to put some lifestyle images there. Let me ask you a question. Like, what is the tagline that goes with Boss Girls Magic? Like, what is the attitude you're trying to come across? It's kind of like, it's like the beginning of it, and I almost feel like I want to see a tagline. But let's go into some shopping. Let's go to women's wear. So she's done a lot of work here, building a lot of products, a great figure or confidence, a great figure of confidence. Very interesting. See, now that's a very long title, and again, like, you think about who would buy that design to wear that. Cool idea, but again, think about is somebody going to spend money to buy that? And I'll tell you the other thing you guys got to know: white T-shirts are not the best-selling T-shirts. Black T-shirts are always the best-selling T-shirts. Like, think about that. How many white T-shirts do you own as a woman? And even as a guy, I own gray, blues, blacks. I very rarely buy a white T-shirt. Now, here's an example of what we might want to consider do differently the next time. Look at that. See how you got an image on that black shirt, beautiful black T-shirt, and I don't even know what it is, right? Because you can't have a black design on a black shirt. It doesn't work. Thick, beautiful black. Nice. Okay, so see, now that really looks good on an orange shirt. And again, the way Printful works is because you can't put a second image, you would have to create a whole second product with a white image here. It's kind of a real downfall, but that's all going to be getting better as we get more integration partners in here. So you got to clean that kind of stuff up. Let me look at the footer for a second. Footer looks good. Got your phone number. I like that. So I like a lot of stuff you got going on here. I think now, Lucy, I know you've been really wanting to get some sales and get some stuff going. Now it's about really trying to figure out. Now, see, again, like, I don't know if that's one of the main images, but you want to have the main image that shows me what it says. See, I don't even know what this image is. I can't even read it. So what you might want to do is put a flat image here, like have another image of what the design is. Or you gotta create the mug so you can actually see it. But I can't see it the way the mock-ups are done. Black and says sassy. I think that says educated too. And again, so back to your descriptions, you're going to want to say what the description is. And there's another little situation, like I said about Elena, capitalizing the first letter of each word in a title. Makes it a little bit easier to read. How about you, Lane? You got any comments?
Sorry, I was muted because I was doing my search engine thing with some of these words, and so I went on Google and I put in confident woman, and once you type in the first couple words, then Google provides you with a list of the things that start with confident woman that people are searching for. And I don't really see anything that has to do with clothing. So I put in confident woman shirt, and then I see a bunch of ads come up, of course, but not a lot of suggestions from Google. So that means that nobody's really searching for that. So you have to sort of try out based on what your graphics are and what the words are in your products. You have to put in some of those words and just see what comes up as the list of things that people are searching for in Google.
Well, and again, you do the same thing on Google and you do the same thing on Etsy, right? Look, if it's not on Etsy selling, it ain't selling, right? So again, people are going to buy designs that they want to wear. They can get T-shirts anywhere, and if they don't like that design, if there's not something passionate and tied to them, you know, they're not going to necessarily buy it. So when you go to Etsy, I did the same thing. I taught confident woman Etsy. I didn't mean Etsy. I wanted to do T-shirt. And again, with what you're doing, Lucy, you could type in, you know, black women T-shirts, whatever those keywords are, and do your stuff here. And what you're going to want to look for when you come to Etsy is you're going to want to look for these little bestseller tabs. Where is one?
Bestsellers and the ones with a lot of reviews.
Yeah, 266 reviews. This person's selling a lot, and you'll see how simple their shirts are. And you can see their images and what they do to make their images look good and different. But that you got to kind of do your research as you do that. So when you do this, you can kind of compete in the marketplace. And I think your designs, I don't know where you got them, but I think these designs would sell. But maybe you have to have a lifestyle image. Maybe you got to post them. You should be posting these on Pinterest. You got to get traffic out there. You've got to get traffic out there to where you're going. And if I add it to cart and I hit checkout,
The word fashion comes up a lot. So people might want to put in whatever their product item is, one word, and then the word fashion, and see what you get.
yeah.
The alternatives are clothing, shirts, leggings, and then going back to thinking about who's your ideal client. What are those people doing? If you're in a specific niche, like a lot of people love owls, and they love to have shirts and stuff with owls on them, and they might be searching for owls, candles with owls, or clothing with owls. And so sometimes you have to reverse that, the sequence of the words. So if you search on clothing with owls, you'll come up with a whole bunch of different images and then sites where you can go and shop for the clothing with owls on it.
Yeah. Now, and again, as we get to your checkout page, this is terrible, right? We've got to get your logo up here. You want to get your phone number. You want to get some of those new components with the checkout builder. Because again, see, this page just does not instill trust. It doesn't look like a real company because your logo is not up here. Your company, your brand name's not even here, which I'm not sure why that is, but it doesn't really matter. Now that we have the checkout editor, it's real simple for you to drag and drop and clean this up a little bit. Take you 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you can kind of make this look better. And you can see you have a red button. I do not like red buttons. And I'll tell you why I don't like red buttons. Red buttons and red, the color red is associated with stop signs. Like, so subconsciously, now I know this isn't true all the time, but subconsciously it's a stop sign. So you got a red button, stop sign, orange buttons convert better. So I would change the color of your purchase button from red. I'd get away from red. The only time I ever use red is when we're working with celebrities and influencers, and that's part of their brand guidelines, like Skinny Girl. We have to use red, and we have to use it. So, but I would avoid red at all costs with just about everything when it comes to getting your consumer to take an action. Like even these red buttons here. No.
So, Greg, real quick, go back and show where in Launch Cart now they can edit the checkout page.
Oh, okay, hold on.
And then also, we'll probably want to go to where they can change the colors of those buttons. So let's do those two things.
Here's the back office of my store, and then you're going to notice on the bottom here it says New under Appearance. I click that, and now it's going to give me a little down, and I'm going to hit the Checkout Editor. And I was just doing this on my wife's store earlier. So the checkout editor pulls up and this little page builder pulls up, and I put the logo here. And then there's this little thing called the high demand. This is called the high demand scarcity timer. And then I have this image, which we can throw in the group. I'll throw this image in the group if people want to use it. Safe and secure, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And I drop this in here. And it's just as easy as pulling this over. And when you pull something from the right-hand side, you have to move it around. And you'll see like a little blue show up. When I release it there, it's like, oh, I'm going to put an image right there. So if I want to delete it, I click on it and I hit delete. So sure you want to delete it. And so again, you click and drag these elements, and then wherever the blue shows up is where you can put it, right? And
Greg did a more extensive training on this on Friday, and it is in the Facebook group. You should be able to just scroll down and replay that training.
Yep. And what else did you want me to show?
Go down and click on the theme editor.
Oh, the theme editor. Yeah. So go to the theme editor, go to customize your theme.
Right. And then on the left-hand side, click on colors. And here you got to turn that show advanced options on. And then you're going to want to make sure you have your hex code color, and you're going to paste it in there. I usually change all the buttons to be the same color. Like if you have blue and yellow, I'd usually make the buttons all blue. I haven't been changing the color of the titles, but you can change the titles. I saw somebody here was saying, can we change featured products to something else? But that's not available yet in our customizer.
Yeah. And just another thing going, what's the hex code thing? So I have this little Chrome extension right here called Color Picker. And it allows me to go and I want to make my buttons the color of this orange. So I click on that, and then it gives me the color picker. So I copy that, And then I go down here and I'll paste that right here. And boom, now it makes that orange, right? So add to cart button, we'll make that orange too. And then we'll make the checkout button orange too. And the complete purchase button will be orange too. So now I hit save. And now I'm going to view my store. And I'll click on Faith. See how we have these lifestyle images? That's different. See, it's very inviting. It's different than the flats, but it's very inviting. And then you come in here, and then you can see I do have some flats, right? I have the black and the white flats. I put the gold, and then I put the white, right? And I got two lifestyles. And then see how the button's blue. I just turned that to see, my buttons are blue because I have Rio made my color scheme. So my CSS style sheet's not going to overwrite this. And you can see here my logo shows up nice. We're going to work on getting rid of the name. And then I got my countdown timer and your high demand, and then my safe and secure stuff. That's going to help increase conversions and increase trust. But there's that orange that I chose. But because I have custom code, and when we talk about custom code, we go into here, and this is custom code right here for, I'll show you where it shows up. So when I go back, this blue right here is custom code. This blue on the bottom is custom code. And you can see how we customize the whole footer to where it's laid out differently. And blue on white, that's custom code that we entered right here. And again, if you guys want us to do that custom code for your site, we charge $20, and then we give you $20 of design credit. So it's kind of like a free thing, but then we make a little bit of money for the time it takes Rio to do this for us. And it doesn't take him too long, but it does take him time, and it's kind of a win-win-win. You get $20 of credit, and we get $20 for our time. So, okay. All right, well, so let's do this. Let's go back to Ask the Experts. Does anyone have any questions? Can you post any questions? Post any thoughts? Let's see what this one says. I don't know how to edit the checkout page. So we just showed you how to edit the checkout page. Just go back in here just one more time. You're going to go down here on the left-hand side to Appearance and hit Checkout Editor. And then when you get to Checkout Editor, it's going to load the Checkout Editor page builder. And then you drag and drop things from the left over to the right. And like if I wanted to put another image down here, I just drag that and release it. And now I click on the image, and over here it gives me the things that I can do. And I can upload a new image, and I can just do a big thank you or whatever I wanted to do. I'm actually going to make a picture of me and my wife, and we're going to say thank you for shopping. We guarantee your satisfaction. So they see a picture of real people, because this is a home-based store for us. And I want to have that brand as, hey, we're a home-based business, and thanks for supporting us. And I'm going to do that on our store, on this store that my wife has. Okay, so you got that answered. What other questions? So how do you add images? I just showed how to add images there, and it's not hard. And again, you can watch the training that we have in the Facebook group, which is, I'll see where it is real quick. So if I go here, I have a bookmark for the group. So I click on the group. It'll automatically take me to our group. And let's see.
You go up to the top and click on the units. We put all of the training that we did back in September, October in one of the units. And you should be able to see that by scroll all the way back up to the top of the group page. And then
right
units.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, we click on units. See, I'm learning something. I didn't know this.
There's a bunch of units here, but the ones that we did primarily in September, October are in there.
Oh, yeah. Everyone needs to explore these units. So where would we have put my training?
Which one?
The one on the checkout editor.
I don't think we moved that one into the units yet, because you just did that on Friday, right?
Okay. So anyway, if you go back to home, right, and you scroll down, you're going to see As
Well,
some
also use the search. It's easy when you use search in Facebook. Just put in search, put in checkout.
So if I take the search, it's going to search this group.
Yep.
I could just do checkout, and now it's going to pull up the results for checkout. And then here it is right here. So this is the one I just did. And obviously Jose made a comment, a couple comments, but then if I just click on that post, it takes me to that post right here. It's a 22-minute training, and I kind of show how I did it. I show how I created some images and the whole works. And then please, if you have any questions or comments, you liked it, you thought it was awesome, please post it down here. We'd like to see that stuff. And we really need your help. The more people that post in here, the more engagement you give. And as you guys know, we've been giving away free money every month to the most engaged, the people that ask the most questions, answer the most questions, do the most likes and comments. And the way we see that, again, I'll show you over here. We have this little thing over here because we're the admins on it. Where do we get that information? Is it, oh, wait, hold on. I got to change to launch cart.
It's in the back end of Facebook, the way that we can see the engagement. It's in the insights when we manage the group.
Right here. See, I see it when I go to my as launch cart, and it shows us how many posts, how many active members we are, the popular days, the popular times. And here this shows us who's engaging in the most popular posts. And we look at this stuff and we track it. And then we have different things. We have different stuff we look at, and that's how we pick who's going to get the freebie design credit money. So, okay, last call for questions. I don't see any other questions coming in that we didn't answer. Let me scroll up and see if there's any. Oh, that's what you just talked about. I would rather have the ability to change the titles. Yeah, we're going to come up with a lot of theme. That's on the books. You know, it's not a high priority because we want to get these conversion strategies more. But we do want to give you the ability to really customize the themes and do everything you want to do. So that's coming. And by the way, we're hiring a minimum of 4 new programmers and as many as 10 new programmers in the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So everything is going to be accelerating at a big, fast pace. Okay. I don't see any other questions. Last call for questions. Yeah. Thanks, Antonio. Yeah, we're going to get those theme editors and that kind of stuff. And then as we get the page builder done and the page funnel builders, and you know, at some point we'll be able to integrate that into a theme to where you'll be able to customize those pages and stuff however you want. So much. And we have a fine line of trying to make it so you can customize it, but it's not so like I'm in Photoshop and I'm trying to learn a whole new Photoshop platform to customize it. Like we don't want to make it so overwhelming visually in UI that it scares people away. But it's you know, we're trying to always make the UI that like anybody can figure this stuff out. So that's kind of what we want to do. So boom, cool. All right. Well, I don't see any other questions. You got any other comments, Lane? She's muted.
Sorry.
You got any other comments?
I'm fooling around with Facebook. You never know.
You got any other comments?
Nope, I don't think so. I'm going to work on getting that training into the units when we get off of this call.
Okay. All right, everybody. We want to say thank you. We appreciate you. Do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them. And, you know, I want to make one last comment about that. Mindset is everything. I'm going to start doing little 1-minute things for Instagram and stuff. And mindset. I woke up this morning going, you know, where people fail is in their own, it's between these 2 ears. It's like you have to be patient. You have to keep going, don't give up, learn little tidbits, do all these different things, and just never give up. And really put your energy into it, and you believe it and manifest it and make it happen. Mindset is everything. You know, if you think you can, you can't. And if you think you can, you can't. If you think you can't, you can't. So with that being said, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Stay tuned for more updates, more features, more news coming at you. And talk to you soon.
Thanks, everybody.